Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sophie, this is Jackpot Comic Talks, and today we're going to a local comic show. We've gone like the last, I don't know, like 3 years in a row or something. It's always super fun. I'm always able to find some cool comics. If you've seen some of my other videos, I've talked about how like the first comic book that I got was the first appearance of Blackfire. I actually got it here at this show. So I'm excited to see what I will find this time. I'm looking for a bunch of little run filler, stuff like that. So we're about to head in and I'll take video in there, show you guys around, and we'll see what I can find. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. Do they have Rodan is the question.
Maybe somewhere tucked away. All our posters are $20 each. They're buy two get one free.
Hulk 181. First Deadpool as well. And that's all the footage that I took. I intended to take a lot more, trust me, but after I took a few videos, I looked at my phone and the battery was dying because I forgot to charge it the night before, and because we were out of town, I didn't want my battery to completely die on me, so that was that for filming. So I did not get to show you as much as I wanted to, but I did get like a crap ton of comics, way more than I was expecting, so you guys are getting a little haul video instead. So I already did my intro, so I might as well go ahead and start showing you these comics now. I have two stacks basically. One is a stack of comics I got for $1. All of them were $1. And then the other one is books that I actually picked out and bought for like the prices marked, or if they were on a sale or whatever, and I'll tell you all about that. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and share the dollar comics, and then I will get into the other stack of comics that I got. So to start off with the dollar ones, here they all are. There are quite a few. So let's go ahead and begin. This one is the Deadly Foes of Spider-Man #1. I thought it was, sorry, there's a giant sticky note on there, but you'll be able to see the cover here in a second. Because I picked this one up, it was $1. I thought it was pretty cool. Basically at this stand, everything $4 and under was $1 for the day. So I got this Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, but when I got looking through my bag, I realized there were 2 copies in it. So I got 2 for $1, and they're both newsstand. I don't know if that means much for this comic. I don't know how much it really goes for, but I basically just wanted to read it. So I got 2 for $1. Next we have Amazing Spider-Man 15, and this is a Mary Jane cover. Now I do have this one. I think I've shown it off on the channel before, but it was $1. So I picked up another copy, and I'll throw it in a giveaway or something, but I was like, for $1, I cannot pass up this cover. There's also this one, Amazing Spider-Man One Moment in Time, number 640, and it is also, it's not a Mary Jane cover, but Mary Jane is on the cover. And then this one is a super cool variant for Marvel Zombies Resurrection #1, and it is Spider-Man being eaten by a zombie Black Cat, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, and Aunt May. Whoops. So I thought that that was a super sick cover. I thought it was just super cool, and again, $1, so I had to have it. This one would benefit from a press and clean, but it is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man issue 24. This is a variant. This is part of One More Day. It's part 2 of 4, and it is also a Mary Jane cover. It's a very bright white cover originally, and hi! Yeah! And you can tell there's definitely some marks on it. It's a little dirty, but you could probably clean that up and make it look nice. Or since it's just a reading copy for my collection, I might not even bother with that. Hi. Here. Alright, and then we have Amazing Spider-Man 264. These were $1, so I just started filling in the run. I picked up basically... Okay, if you can hear him, Carl is standing down there yelling at me and like loving on me, but he won't let me pick him up. So, apologies that he's just yelling down there. And then I have Amazing Spider-Man 288, ASM 335, ASM 336, and 382. And then I picked up 4 books from the Spider-Man series that I've been collecting. I got issue 3, issue 4, issue 20, and issue 23. So all ones that I didn't have. And like I mentioned in, I think it was my last video, I have been trying to collect this series. Not like full throttle, like really searching for it and going it, but I pick them up cheap and you can't beat $1. I know, you really can't. So those are all the dollar books that I picked up today. What do you want? Yeah? You want to sit here? Okay, Carl's back, guys. He needs some attention. Apparently, we've been gone all day, and he is apparently glad to see us back. So he's gonna be chilling here for a little bit. So the next comics that I'll show you. Okay, you just got up here. You can't already want down. So the next comics that I'm going to show you are all ones that I picked up, not for $1. But I will tell you kind of like how much I paid for them and stuff. So this first one, I did not actually get... But he's going to sit down there and yell at me. Oh my gosh. So this one I did not get for myself. I actually got this for my dad. It is his birthday today. And, you know, we spent it at this Comic-Con. And I had already given him a birthday gift. I got it the last time we went to a local comic show. There was a Wolverine Limited Series #1 that I got him for an early birthday gift. Because I was also buying, I don't have it on display anymore. I was also buying Amazing Spider-Man 194, which is the first appearance of Black Cat, and the guy gave us a deal for both of them. So I got that for him as an early birthday gift, but I wanted to get him something on his birthday, so I picked him up the Alex Ross Wolverine cover, which is super cool. And then I picked up Spider-Man #1. Now I do have the black and silver version of this cover, but I don't have the original one. So I figured I should pick it up. I wanted it. And this booth that I was buying from, I got both of these from there and a couple more that I'll show you. Everything under, everything under $20 was half off, and if you showed that you followed them on Instagram, you got an extra 10% off, and I can link them in the description below as well. I'll link their Instagram. Now, they don't have an actual storefront, but they sell on Instagram, Mercari, eBay, whatnot, all those good things. So if you follow them on Instagram, you can find links to all of those. And I guess they're actually starting on Whatnot tomorrow. It'll be their first day, so I'll probably tune into that show. But the deals were $20, it was $20 or less, it was half off. If you showed that you followed them on Instagram, you got an extra 10% off of your purchase, and then everything that was 20 or higher was like they'd negotiate with you. And they had just bought a new collection that they hadn't brought to a show before, so we got to go through that for the first time, and I found a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, this is where that came from. This is Spider-Man #1. I also got Batman 657. This is the first cover appearance of Damian Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's son. I had Bruce. I want to say Bruce Timm. And I'm like, that is someone totally different. This is Damian Wayne is Bruce Wayne's son, and he later picks up the mantle of Robin. It's actually in pretty good condition. There's one spine tick here that kind of breaks the color of the black, but other than that, it looks really good. And it was half off, so it was like $7. I figured I'd go ahead and purchase it. This one was $5. This is Spider-Girl #1. Now, I actually already had a copy of this, but it was super crappy. I got it in like a collection of comics, and it was like the cover was falling off, and it was just, you couldn't read it without damaging it, so I needed to upgrade, so I got this one, and it actually looks really clean and nice, so for $5, that was a great deal. And then, because I can never, ever, ever find these, this is Teen Titans Go #48. Now, this is from the series that was based off of the 2003 Teen Titans cartoon, which I grew up watching, and I still watch to this day. It's one of my favorites. But I never, ever, ever see these except for like online. So when I see them at a comic show, I pick them up and I get them. It's just a random issue. But I'm happy to have it. Then I got Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, #187. I don't know why. I just love this cover. I think it's the fact that there's so little on it. He's begging whatever is going on he's begging on the cover for someone or something to stop it, please stop it, and it's just so impactful with very, very little going on. And I have always wanted this cover. This one was $5. It has this little, I don't know what exactly happened to it, if something rubbed off on it or got on it, so it's not completely like clean, but I'll take it for $5. I don't mind this tiny little streak of color, and I've been wanting this cover for ages, so I was extremely happy to be able to pick it up. I also got one of the DC and Marvel crossovers. Now, I was able to pick up Spider-Boy earlier in the year, which is a cross between Superboy and Spider-Man, but I kind of wanted some of the others, so I was able to get Dark Claw, and this is a crossover between Batman and Wolverine. And the next one I picked up was Speed Demon, and this is a cross between Ghost Rider and the Demon Etrigan. The Demon Etrigan is one of my favorite characters. I think he's super cool. He's the one that's always rhyming, and I have been wanting to get more of these since I got the Spider-Boy one, so they were both $5 each, so I went ahead and picked those up as well. And then I got and then I got some more ASM filler. This one is $192, also $5. I got Amazing Spider-Man Gang War Part 1. This is issue 284. I absolutely love this cover. I feel like you can't go wrong with Hobgoblin covers. They are absolutely amazing. And I didn't have this one, so I knew I had to pick it up. It was also $5. Web of Spider-Man, same deal, one I've wanted for a while, just hadn't picked up yet. This one is a Teen Titans book, but it's guest starring Hawk and Dove, and it is the old version where Dove is a man still, and this is a Neil Adams cover. So, pretty cool. I got this one for $10. It's in pretty decent condition. There are definitely some flaws to it. There's a lot of it's kind of like warped, like a little wonky, and there's a chip up at the top. Corners are a little bent, but not too bad for such an old book. And then the last two that I got were two horror comics. It was one of my goals this year to start collecting horror comics some more. And I mostly just go with the covers that I like because there are so many and I like very specific ones. So basically anything with like a skull or skeletons or ravens, vampires, anything like that. Like I know what I like and so I look for those specific covers. But this one is House of Mystery 282. Fear runs rampant as a modern-day Jack the Ripper stalks a city and is stalked in turn by a vampire. So it is an absolutely amazing cover. It looks super, super cool. So you have, this woman looking afraid, you have the modern-day Jack the Ripper, and a vampire about to bite him. And I'd never seen this one before, so I, jumped on the opportunity to get it. And then this one is cool. I couldn't remember if I had this one, but I didn't want to pass it by just in case I didn't have it. So I might have 2 copies. Yeah, I never know. So this is Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery, number 208. And this has a Grim Reaper figure standing in the front of the cemetery saying, "Closed, no one dies today." And I thought it was just a really awesome cover with, like I said, the Grim Reaper standing there. And it looks pretty cool. And it's not in terrible condition. The spine looks decent. It definitely has some issues on it, and there is a crease right here going down the side, but overall not that bad. So those are all the comics that I got today. I got more than I was expecting, but it wasn't so bad because the bulk of it was those dollar comics that helps me fill in runs and gets me some cool Mary Jane covers. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I had a video planned for Saturday, but then I filmed it and I just didn't really like it, and I knew I was going to this today, so I was like, well, I'll just, film some there, which didn't really work out. Film what I got here and then, edit it real fast and post it. So that's still the plan, as long as I can get it edited. But I should be back to posting on Saturday next week. And then I have a week off from work in 2 weeks, so I'm hoping I can film a couple of videos in that time and be able to kind of start getting ahead of what I need to post and start uploading and editing and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. Also, before I forget, I hit 600 subscribers, so thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's amazing. So soon after I got 500 subscribers. It's crazy to me. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Carl appreciates it too, don't you, buddy? Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. If you like my content, you can subscribe and turn the notifications on so you know exactly when I post. You can also follow me over on Instagram at jackpotcomictalks. It's the same as it is here on my YouTube channel. There's also a link in my description. And, as always, I hope you hit the jackpot with the next comics that you get. And we will see you next time. Are you gonna wave? Or are you gonna bite me? Oh my gosh. Bye!